So what do we do when we have parts of ourself that are unacceptable, that are ugly, that are difficult, that we don't want, that we don't like? And you see, by rejecting parts of ourself, we are in truth rejecting the whole of ourselves. Because if we reject any part, then we can never be complete. We can never be whole. And so long as there are aspects of ourselves that we have rejected, we will live our lives with this sense of incompleteness, and we will suffer. And so your journey to self-acceptance begins. Because until you accept these ugly parts of yourself, then these parts you have rejected will work in the shadows to cause destruction, and they will sabotage your life. Because if you think about it, how do you feel when somebody rejects you? Do you feel hurt? Do you maybe sometimes feel resentful and even vengeful? And so you reject these parts of yourself because they are ugly. And so in turn, these parts of yourself will reject you. And so who are we to love only that which is beautiful? It is easy to love what is good, what is pleasant. And it is difficult to love that which is ugly. And so are you restricting the flow of love in your life by refusing to love that which needs it the most? Do you pick and choose what you love? And you see, these dark aspects of ourselves do not necessarily need to be embraced. Because sometimes if we embrace them, that too will cause destruction in our life. But in order to heal, love is the cure. Because loving ourselves is accepting ourselves. And unless we allow ourselves to be as we are, there will always be tension within us. We will always be resisting the present moment. And so do you want to live a life where you are at war with yourself all the time? Or do you want to live a life where you are in harmony with yourself? And so we must face these dark aspects of ourselves, because they will never go away. And the more you try and look away and avoid these ugly parts of yourself, in a way, the more angry and resentful these parts get. And as time goes on, one day you will try and face these things, and a monster will have grown, and you might not be able to face it at that point. It might be too much to bear, and so you must address this problem as soon as you can, because it will never go away. And the more you try and go on and live your life without addressing this problem, the more you will be unable to do things with effectiveness and efficiency, because a part of yourself will be stealing your energy underneath the surface. And the more you resist and reject these dark aspects of yourself, the more you will feed into them your negative energy, your fear, your guilt, and your shame, and even your hatred. And these negative emotions will be fuel for the monster you are creating. And it will be your downfall. But if you feed these parts of yourself, your love, your acceptance, then the dark aspects of ourself will become integrated, and we will become whole. We will become more powerful, and it will help us on our journey, and it will help us in our life rather than try and sabotage and destroy us. And so you have to ask yourself, do you want to have an enemy within you, or would you rather not have any enemies?